basket, basket, lotion and puts it in the basket, basket, lotion, lotion, basket, basket, lotion and puts it in the basket. It puts it on the skin, lotion, lotion, basket, basket, lotion and puts it in the basket, basket, lotion, lotion, basket, basket, lotion and puts it in the basket. It puts it on the skin. It puts it on the skin. It puts it on the skin, on the skin. The basket, basket, lotion and puts it in the basket. Lotion, lotion, basket, basket, lotion and puts it in the basket. Basket, lotion, lotion, basket, basket, lotion and puts it in the basket. It puts it on the skin.
Well, looky here. Look who we got today.
What are you, Flipper? I have to explain, the confused look on my face is Greg was explaining to me before this got on that, yes, and I got bonus points before this, so yes, it is bonus
Channel points.
How elite his immune system is.
It really is.
And that we need to recognize this, and this is why he doesn't get sick. So basically, I believe that he has totally jinxed himself, and he'll be puking by the end of the night. And you won't make it to the Dave Chappelle show.
Nah, dude, there's no way that's happening.
See, you know you're going to be sick now. See?
Chris Rock, Dave Chappelle tonight. I am friggin' blessed beyond belief.
Oh, blessings.
Pretty crazy. Yeah, I mean, for those of you guys, I'm sure all of you know, we have been living at Young Nails. It's been nice.
Really, I guess living is.
Literally.
I've
living.
slept here.
Yeah. For everybody out there, I just want to say, like, I really appreciate your patience.
Oh yeah.
It has been it's definitely been a challenging couple of weeks. But we are, again, we're grinding as hard as we can to get everybody's orders out. I know a lot of you guys have gotten it. For those of you who haven't, please be patient. We are working tirelessly around the clock to get everything, basically. I almost feel guilty that I'm not going to be here tonight to help you guys.
You should.
No,
You should feel horrible.
I do.
So when I work that 18-hour night today, you got to think about that while
you
you're
guys
at
can't,
the Dave Chappelle show.
This says they can barely hear me.
That's you are lucky.
I'm gonna have to blame that on Jorge.
Blame it on Jorge, or blame it on Ramon for leaving Jorge here.
Yeah.
No, everything's running. Everything's good.
Is he quiet?
Can you guys hear me?
I'm not complaining about him being quiet.
Can you guys hear me?
I can't see the chat because
he sounds fine. Wait, thanks for the. Maybe have the mic close. Yeah, you have the mic closer.
I mean, dude, like
maybe
this.
Because it was further.
This.
he'll get sick from the show, going to the show, and being around all those people. Yeah.
No.
And then he'll bring it here.
No.
Then he'll bring it to us.
No. Let me explain something to you. If you guys, I mean, the amount of travel and the amount of people that I've been around, dude, again, I don't get sick. I don't get sick, like I told you.
Dude, every 5 seconds you're complaining about something.
I'm not complaining about anything, dude.
This hurts.
No.
I think I'm having a baby. Oh. Like, every 5 seconds. I don't get sick. You just complain about it all the time.
I do not complain.
Can we get an official swatch book that can be extended on for future products and future colors, please? Official swatch book.
A swatch book that can be extended?
Like all the colors?
Like this? Something like this?
I swear,
Something,
it's gonna get violent.
something like this?
Will you stop it? He's been flicking his balloon at me all day too. I finally just popped it. His birthday balloon. I just.
She like came in and like punched it. And then like violently, wasn't even good morning. She just came in and said, I hate this balloon. Bro, calm down, dude.
Aggressive ASMR,
jeez,
totally.
dude. And like she went to the restroom and I placed the balloon right here on her chair.
I
She
popped
came
it.
in and stabbed it. I'm like,
Where's my nails?
oh,
popped it.
bro, calm down.
Aggressive
Dude.
ASMR, totally. Like a pamphlet with all the colors. Well, the thing is we used to have like catalogs and things like that, and it's just
Nah.
not. It's a digital world, so we have it all online.
Here's the answer. No. But we can get you guys, like, again, swatches to paint out, and then you could create your own. Yeah! Yeah!
Did we do some glitter mixes today?
Yeah, we got glitter
I haven't touched glitter in a while.
Calm down, bro. Shh. Calm down.
You want to do the first mix?
Bonus points, huh?
You want to do the first mix?
Let's do it. And
All
then
right.
Greg can do some shout outs while I'm grabbing.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Let's let Greg do it.
Yeah, do something.
All right, so the first mix is from Katie Sego 13, and they're saying, "Good morning. Can I get a gold glitter mix, please? Just gold glitter mix.
Just gold glitter.
Just gold glitter mix. Go
All
wild."
right, all right.
Let's
All
do
right,
the
while you're
magic.
doing that,
No
I'm gonna-
specifics.
let's give some shout outs.
Is Habib in the warehouse today? And he is actually
No,
homesick.
he's sick.
Oh, he got sick too?
He
Yeah.
did. Total
Ay, Dios
weak.
mío.
Weakness. where are you going, bro? Where are you starting from?
Right here.
All right, let's give a shout out to Beachy One for 100 bits, and then we got the Lindsay M. She cheered for 30. We got Crazy Cat Lady for 10. We got Starfire Nails. Thank you for the one community sub gift. We have Miss Avocado 42 for 5. We got Boho Bell Nails for 15. Got Bald Head Diva Nails for 5. Got G Queen for 100. We got Sheldonberg for 10. We got Laura Lou 64 for 10. Got Nailed Knitter for 200. Bro. Thank you. We got Mel Crafting resubscribing with Prime. And they've been subscribed for 6 months. Wow. Half Annie already. I've learned so much from y'all. Y'all. Thank you. Got E. Carlson, 1975 for 301. Look at that. 301. We got Montana Sugar Nails resubscribed for a month. Appreciate that. What a spectacular place to be today. And for the last 13 months with all these spectacular humans. Hope you're all having an amazing day. God bless you. Got G Queen for 150 more. We got Rana J Beauty for 17. We got Count Ass for 50. Learning to be a Girl cheered for 100. Thank you. Got G Queen for 100 more. Got Sapphire 610 resubscribed for a month at tier 1. They've been subscribed for 6 months. 6 months and I've learned so much. Thank you, Young Nails community. Appreciate you. Got G Queen for 10. We got Suri the Pink for 5. We got Kelly 1961 resubscribed for 1 month at tier 1. They've already been subscribed for 5 months. Appreciate that. Want to see my tips? Oh, look at that. Cheered for 25. Got Miss Deb the Enabler for 20. Got G Queen for 50 more. We got Fabby 426 1972 for 22. Rana J Beauty for 7. J Queen for 10. 707 for 300. Got Shells Nails S for 5. G Queen for 15 more. Rena J Beauty for 7. Sassy Nails for 3. G Queen for 15 more. G Queen for 100 more. Sapphire Nails just gave out 5 community subs. Thank you guys. I mean, that's amazing. Starfire. LB29 resubscribed. We got Nasbig 1979 for 100. Man, dude. Oddcorn resubscribed for Prime. They've been subscribed for 4 months. Thank you. You got Catherine Ampa 70. Cheered for 6. Elgina Boa for 100. We got Leader 3 Labels Styles for 20. Got Marianne Reed resubscribing for a month. Got Dem Nails for 26. And Miss Deb the Enabler resubscribing with Prime. I appreciate you. That's awesome. Wow. That was amazing. Thanks.
Your timing on reading those is weird.
Why is my
I don't
timing?
know, just the way you say it. It's a weird
I like the
timing.
way you say it, Greg.
That's because, dude, I chop it up. I just
Suck it
dude,
up.
That's because I chop it up with style and perfection.
That's what we're calling it.
Yours is like just a bunch of like jarble.
I'm just saying I like Habib's better.
Dude, Habib's whack.
He's better at it. Sorry. Let's mix. Let's do a mix. Let's do it.
I do. Chef Tracy.
Chef Tracy.
I feel like Tracy might get violent today. You never know.
Yeah, right there. See that? Whack. Cost sheep. Whack.
And?
Just talking about you.
What?
Whack.
Okay, let's do some gold. Let's do some good credit.
What do we got here?
We have gold, Greg. We have gold.
Oh, look at you with gold.
Oh, chest tournament. I'm trying to. Tracy wakes up and shows his body. Quit it. Quit it. Quit it. Quit. Messing with me today. When are you leaving?
When am I leaving? Yes. I'm never leaving.
Let's see. Oh, TV dinner. For sure.
Wow.
Are you reading? I can't do both.
Wow.
So are you looking for comments?
No, I'm just like, Tracy wakes up and chooses violence every day. She does.
I do.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Smells like Twinkies and I love it. Cakes and pies. Oh, I love. Yeah. You know what's funny? Juices and Marys did way better than Cakes and Pies, but I really liked both of them. I like to mix them. I like to mix it, bro. Your hat is on the wrong way.
Why is it on the wrong way?
I don't know.
I don't wear my hat. I don't wear my hat like this.
You used to.
Nah, I used to. I used to wear my hat like this, but I don't wear my hat like this anymore.
Dang.
I used to wear it backwards all the time.
That is sparkly. Let's see.
Stop wearing my hat backwards.
Bonus points.
Channel points.
Shut it. It is not channel points. You get channel points. You get bonus points.
Channel points.
I don't know what to do with you. And some wedding rumors, and I think we're good.
Hello from Greece. Hello, Christina. Welcome to the show.
I'm not getting them either for the first time, huh?
Great idea. They're talking about. Yeah, nice. What do we got here? I don't see anything. There we go. I need advice on how to work long, square, shaped nails. I'm never satisfied with square nails, especially if they're long. They turn out wide from the top. One side looks as if they were coffin shaped. What advice can you give me? So Shine Bright Beauty Nails. My advice is to sculpt. And if you're using tips, try to use a tip that's one size, I would say, smaller than what you're used to using. Sometimes if you're putting a tip onto a nail, what ends up happening is the sidewalls, you're looking at me really weird.
Yeah, why would you put a tip on smaller than what you would typically
because what it ends up doing is it brings in the tip a little bit, basically the sidewalls a little bit narrower, so that when you're applying acrylic over the surface, it ends up matching the growth channels.
But if you do that and it's too tip, it's going to pop.
I'm not saying going from a 0 to like, I'm not saying going from a 0 to a 10. Like, you can make adjustments, but like, truly sculpting is the key.
Third jar I dropped.
Have a good luck. And then, it's a matter of being able to build your sidewalls on the form within the growth channels. And then, if you're trying to build really, really tight square nails, those 5 points of shaping that I cover all the time are really, key to getting them like razor sharp on the sides, as well as like really square on the front end.
What was the original question?
She's having troubles getting them really square because the tips are a little wide at the tip. as well as sometimes tapering at the front end. It's really a matter of seeing.
And she's trying to go square, not coffin.
Correct.
Yeah, it's
It's
I think
basically
if you even if you watch his video on the 5 point of filing, it works with tips also. So if it's looking that way, it's typically that there's some overhang, and you need to bring that overhang up. So watch that video; it's great.
It's too much product on the free edge. You have to be able to keep it within the basically within the growth channel, and that way you're going to be able to file them really square. I would say send me pics so I can see what you're doing, and that way I can. Oh, dude, that's sick.
Thanks.
That's amazing.
Thanks. I'm going to take credit where credit is due.
Oh my gosh.
Greg, for shaping class, should I build our nails ahead of time? How would you prep for that class?
How would you prep for?
So should they have like nails already built out so they can shape with you, or how are you going about that class? Or can they build them out as you're doing it too? Do you build nails or what?
It is a.
Tell us.
Yeah, so I cover. I'll usually go into. This is the thing. Can we get the board? Yeah. So, we will cover obviously square, and then we'll cover the tapered free edge, and then we'll cover basically. You'll do almond as well as stilettos, and then basically. And then, dude, here, I'm just going to, there you go. So this right here is going to be, doing a stiletto and then basically having it tapered off on the front end is going to give you that really, really tight coffin look. But, when it comes to shaping, when you have if your natural nail is here, you have to remember keeping it within the growth channel. I wouldn't build anything. You can build it in class, right? You have to, again, you're always going to keep it within the growth channel here. You don't want to ever build it wide. So you can see if it's perfectly square to basically, right, a stiletto. Right, and the only difference is this is going to be, or when you square this off, you can see within this, right, that we're going to be able to create our coffin.
So can we go back to the original question? How should she prep? Should
No,
she
she
build out
doesn't.
nails?
No,
or are
you
you
don't-
going to build nails
No,
at the same time?
we build nails. You just have to work with me.
Great way of going really, really around the question. Gee,
Hey,
good job. Good job.
I like speaking
You
in
just
tongues.
wrote like a 3,000-page essay.
I like to speak in tongues.
You just speak it. It's good. Oh, already did it. It's done. Greg just needs to sign it.
Let me just let me add.
Is he speaking English? No, he's
No.
speaking in tongues. He
Speaking in
said.
tongues.
Let's see. How do you use forms on the ski slope nails? Oh, first of all, will you have a Christmas sale, guys? I am trying to get through the Black Friday sale.
They're working on it.
No, I am working on it. End of the year, not necessarily Christmas. End of the year. But
more
how do you form a ski slope nail, G?
So you have to remember that, like, if ski slope, right, usually the free edge will come up like this on the very end. So this has to be clipped off, right? You have to clip the free edge off. And then when you put the form on, right, you're going to get it flush to the natural nail. You have to build a full well tip. And then once you build the full well tip, you're going to pinch, right? You're going to pinch right here. And that's going to force the natural nail that's growing up to grow out straight. So you're going to have to put a form on the nail, flush to the nail, just like you do anything. So remember, if you have dead square, free edge, you have to be able to cut the form to fit it. You might have to do some customizing on the nail form. And again, you can refer to the videos on how I do that.
Did my nails press on nails, but applied acrylic glue them on. Very first time working with acrylic. Awesome, works great. Applying it, especially if you have flat nail beds. That's a really great way to actually apply them. How long do you think it will take you to get things back in stock after a crazy Black Friday sale? What are you looking for?
Yeah.
Because a lot of those were in and out, so I don't know of any of our standard stuff that is out of stock. So let me know if there's something in particular you'll want.
If it's a discontinued item.
Yeah, we discontinued a lot of stuff, and those were on the blowouts.
Yeah, but we have stock.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Quick question: for acrylic to perfect bead size, YN has tech pickup. Can you read that? I don't have my glasses on.
Quick question:
Thank you.
for acrylic to be perfect bead size, Young Nails has techs pick up a pearl repeatedly. What's the best way to practice pearl size for gel? Pick up pearl. Yeah, so
Same thing.
It's the same. You have to remember.
Gel?
Do you have a gel brush? Yeah, you do. She's gonna grab.
I don't know which.
It doesn't matter. So like I just use Flex, and this is a perfect example of something that is extremely self-leveling, right? So what I mean by that, this is a beautiful gel, but you can see how fast it moves, right? Okay, so when you have something that runs like that, you have to be able to, and you're not building it like acrylic. You have to remember you're building it in layers, but for working on top, if I pull my brush through the surface, I'm going to end up getting what I call a long strand that's hanging. I want to be able to pull that off. And again, you can see that the most amount of gel I'll be able to pick up on a brush this size is, even if I'm coming through and I'm grabbing a hefty amount, whatever is going to hang down off my jar, I'm going to tap off. And again, that's the maximum amount I'm going to be able to pick up. So if I'm setting this down and I'm trying to create, say, a buildup around the perimeter of the nail, first thing I'm going to do is get my brush down, and then I'm going to get the brush in front of the gel, and I'm going to push it. Okay, watch. So if I push it, do you see how it pillows? So this is called pillowing, right? So pillowing splits it, and it creates this cushion around the edge. It looks like a tooth. If I take my brush and come inside the tooth and start sliding it close to the cuticle, I'm going to be able to take that pillow and move it as close to the edge, right? Creating what I call basically volume. I'm creating volume around the edge. Volume around the edge. Okay, so this is a great way for you to basically reinforce the perimeter. It also establishes a really, really tight cuticle area that self-levels perfectly to the bottom. This is what you would freeze as your foundation layer. And then once that is done, if I wanted to come in with, say, another healthy amount over the top, I wouldn't have to start doing that. I could start dead center and then float it, float it, float it. Look at this, keep contact, float, float, float. Right, and this is also a great way for me to create, I would say, an even structure without having to try to shovel an enormous amount onto the surface of the nail. And you can see that I have a great upper arch. This is how you would work with it. Build it in structure.
Recently beginning into airbrushing. Yeah, I love airbrushing. And saw that YN had a system but stopped selling it. Would you mind answering why? So we never intended to keep that in line. We do a lot of in and outs. But also one of the main reasons why is if you do not know how to clean your machine or take the time to clean it properly, you run into a lot of problems. And we just found that it was taking a lot of customer service time, a lot of not that we minded. We didn't mind, but it's you really have to be willing to take the additional steps. It's a very, all airbrush machines are very sensitive, and if you don't clean them correctly, you're going to run into problems. So we found a lot of people were running into problems because of that, and it just never was intended to stay in line. Can you go back up? There was other.
No, this is the next one.
I'm having
No,
trouble.
I know that, but there was questions for you. What glitters were used? So basically for that we use shimmering sand, TV dinner, six-figure fox, $10 sign. We have empty apartment, We use wedding rumors, and then I use these holographic stars, chess tournament,
Channel points.
and artist table. It's bonus points. Gosh, darn it. Can you go back up again, Jorge? Thank you. Up. Is that where we were?
Yeah. Go back down to the question that it said, how do you thin out your... She said that her ultimate finish top coat is thick. How do you thin it out? You need a heating pad. If it, like the best...
Here's the thing. We do not recommend heating up your product because you can run into... there's safety issues.
Okay, so what you want to do is, if you really want to heat it up and you want to be like super, super safe, put it in a plastic bag and put it in water, hot water. The hot water will basically get it warm.
Yeah, you just have to be careful, and we don't want to sit there and recommend, because people always take it to the next level of like, oh, you said I could warm it up on a heating pad. Now I'm sticking it in a microwave. We just don't want. We want you to be safe.
Who would say that? I mean,
we've had people do it. So
that is
we just want you to be safe.
That is like dumb. That's dumb squared.
The most important thing you can do is keep your place at a consistent room temperature. It will solve so many problems. That was the one thing because I owned a salon, and I know the you want to turn down the heat or whatever at night. You need. If I kept it at a pretty consistent room temperature, then I just didn't run into problems in the morning. Or in the summer, I would keep it again at a pretty decent room temperature. Then I didn't have problems with my acrylics the next day because it was so hot, speeding up too fast. So keep it consistent, and then you just don't run into those issues. Right? Right.
Yeah.
Hey, believe me, I've used a warming pad before. I just want everybody to be safe.
It's key.
Yeah. Let's see. Did they answer my question? I have had bag signal. Will there be new products released on the next sale? So, we just released a bunch. We just released a bunch.
We got stuff in the pipeline.
We always have stuff in the pipeline. I don't know that I think we have some new glitters. And then, of course, we're going to launch all the newness that we had that were in bundles. Those will be relaunched as individuals. So, all the 6 new manicure colors. What else was bundles? Things like that that were bundled, then we'll release as individuals.
How do you clean your gel brush?
Yeah.
Right here. Swipe. All right. Lint-free pad. Basically, take this. As you can see, take your gel brush in between, and then you're going to use this to remove the residue from your brush. Brush is clean.
And then what I like to do past that is I actually dip it back into some gel and wipe the excess off with a clean wipe. I always keep gel in my brush, and that will keep your brush from getting dried out. But then don't keep it out. Put it away. I've used a hidden pad. Yeah. There are salons points, but let's see. How is order fulfillment going post Black Friday? It's going. It's going. W2 Dasher, it's going. I literally, where the crew is working 12-hour days. Then we have a second crew that comes in. Me myself am working 18 to 23 hours a day. So we're literally.
Yeah, you are.
So we are pushing as hard as we can. You guys have been awesome. You guys just overwhelmed us with your support, which I truly, truly appreciate. So no complaints here.
It's crazy. I truly thought with everything that we implemented, we were going to be faster than last year. And
well, new technology caused new problems, so
it definitely
we'll keep dialing.
Yeah, so
it was unfortunate timing to actually experience the new technology.
Wow,
not the prime time.
No, definitely. Yeah. But we adjusted and we are conquering. Yeah. So look, I feel that in the toughest moments, you could either just dwell on a bad situation, or you can try to figure out a solution and make things happen. And if that means, again, Tracy has been practically living here. My brother and I have been here
Yep, a lot.
Practically till midnight every night. Doing
4
everything.
till 4 in the morning.
Yeah. We did a 4:30. That was crazy.
Yep.
I there's the only thing you can do is just keep working to make things happen. And I appreciate your patience and what you guys have done. And I feel the only way that we could basically repay you for your patience is to put out more content, to continue to do what we're doing, provide you guys with unlimited amounts of incredible education and content, and keep providing you guys with basically some sort of entertainment that's going to make you guys
Just really
super
cool. It's
happy.
funny. Yeah, and guys, it's the Black Friday thing too, right? All companies are like this. I bought several things on Black Friday, and I have not even received confirmation or anything on it. So, that's unfortunate because we didn't plan on being in this situation again this year. But we're learning, and honestly, it's thanks to all you guys because you guys are supporting us by placing all these orders, which is just amazing.
Is there an employee shortage in California?
We have a lot of employees. There's a lot of employees. Again, you can only throw so many people, so many things at it, and so it just it takes time. It takes time. I think sometimes people don't realize how many orders are actually placed, and it's not hundreds.
Well, that's the thing. It's not hundreds of orders, and it's not even thousands of orders. It's tens of thousands.
Yeah. You guys have definitely blessed us.
Absolutely insanity.
Yeah.
So, and we're crushing.
Can you go down just a little bit? Thou customers shall not place more than 2 orders during Black Friday. It's in the Geneva Convention. Now we want you to place as many as you want.
I always
go
say,
for it. Go crazy.
It's funny. There was, someone had placed an order and said I need my stuff because I ran out, and
I would never place what I need on a Black Friday sale.
No,
That's for sure.
Black Friday is an opportunity for you guys to take advantage.
Bonus points.
Of new products, bundles, new deals, great discounts. It's an opportunity for you to stock up. Yeah. But you never put yourself in a position where you run out of product and you're hoping that you're going to...
But I understand. I understand. Because
I
typically
totally
we run very, it's just different days. Some of my Xmas gifts are in the order, which hasn't shipped. Yes, it takes 5 days to get to me from Anaheim, so I'm hoping they get to me in time.
They will.
Christmas, no problem.
Oh, yeah.
No problem.
No, realistically, I think everything will be out no later than...
I'm hoping this weekend, but I don't like to give dates.
Yeah, I mean that's the goal, is to get everything out by this weekend. And it's funny because I said last weekend, and I feel like a fool for doing that. But sorry.
We don't give dates. Tracy, I'm moving to your old stomping grounds. My husband got a sergeant promotion to the Weaverville office.
Congratulations.
Nice. Looking for homes in Weaverville or West Reading. I'm sad to say goodbye to my clients and rebuilt, scared but excited.
You're gonna crush.
You're gonna crush it, and you know what? Reading, they love nails. They love nails. It's a good place to build a clientele.
Oh, yeah.
So I think you're gonna do just amazing. Get in contact with me if you have any questions about salons or anything. I mean, it's been a while since I lived there, but I stay in contact with a lot of people. So hit me up and let me know how it goes. That's exciting. Moving's always fun. I've moved a lot in my lifetime, so I've always had to... My sister and I had 2 different point of views. My sister hated it, absolutely hated it. I absolutely loved it, so it didn't bother me. But it's always... My dad always said, consider it an adventure, and it was. Let's see. I felt like Scrooge McDuck sitting at my desk with all my mystery box goodies. Love that. Let's see. So happy with all 3 box. I've been so many mystery boxes, advent calendars, type deals that are just not worth it at all. I'm glad you guys think it was worth it. I was really stoked about the mystery box. I'm always happy about the mystery boxes, but I was really happy to do some newness in the 2 mystery boxes. And then We threw that little nugget of that special white acrylic in the large mystery box. It was just kind of fun.
I used it on, I don't know if you guys had an opportunity to see the TikTok nail school yesterday, but I used that soft white sparkle.
Oh, did you like it?
Yeah, I built out a nail. Let me go grab it real fast. I want to show you guys
cool.
what it looks like.
Cool. Yeah, I like that color. Listen, I've worked as a floor manager for Amazon Fulfillment Center, and I can understand the logistics of getting order and mass out the door holiday season. You're all rocking it. Thank you so much. Yeah, it's a different concept, and especially when you're trying new things that you're not familiar with. And I am not IT. I keep reminding everybody that I do nails for a living, but I think we got it. We got it nailed. It's this time of year, you got to learn to multitask in many forms and be able to toggle and switch it on and off really quick to figure out what's going to work the best. But it's flowing now, which is great, and I'm super stoked about that. Again, all your all fault. You guys ordered all this stuff, which is amazing. Love seeing it. This is my first time following a nail company online. How do you manage the making of videos constantly repeated you know what?
Repeating
Thank you.
tips.
I was just going to put my glass up. Yeah.
I love seeing them each time, but does it sometimes become repetitive?
Oh, yeah. So sometimes we'll sit down and we're like, what are we going to film? And it's like, well, let's do this. And we're like, think we just did that. So we don't mind repeating. We just don't want to repeat it in a different form within months of each other. But there's always a twist. There's always, especially if it's a new mentor teaching. If MJ's down, she's going to teach it different than I do. If Karen's here, she's going to teach it different than Greg is. So there's always a different perspective. We speak the same language, as we say here. The mentors all speak the same language. We have the same techniques, but we explain it in a different form, or we might have a different insight on it. So in that way, it keeps it pretty easy. We do a lot of videos. So yeah, it just, we always... the one thing that I had to learn that Habib, kept on mentioning when we first started filming, I'm like, wait, we already have a video on that. And he's like, yeah, that was 5 years ago. People aren't going to go back and rewatch them. Some do, but we can't assume they will. So we always have to present it as newness, and that makes sense.
I mean, the way I teach gel now is completely, it's same fundamentals, but it is different than what I used to say 10 years ago.
Yeah.
I mean, it really is. It's evolved. I feel that over the past 10 years, you learn to identify issues with structure, and you figure out better ways to explain it so that it makes sense, especially when it comes to beginners that are trying to learn fundamentals, right, for great foundation. But here, I just wanted to, this was a nail that I did yesterday, right? So these are the neon. You can see it looks like that airbrush.
It's cool.
Right? So I was able to take the neon colors and create that airbrush or that basically type of look. And once you build out the nail, and then I was just basically demonstrating how to, like, that's the best part about using like the paints is right. Whether you have the cream clay, whether you have the liner brushes, whether you have mission control gel paint, I'm not like this. These brushes here are key. For those of you guys that invested in the medium, mystery box, this is key as well, because you're going to be using the back end of this, right, to get some of the clays out, which is huge. And this brush is epic. What I like to do when I'm working with these brushes, I've identified, which is crazy. 1, 2, and 3 are my liner brushes. This brush is key. Number 4. Just been working with it as well. So you'll notice number 1 is the really, really fine liner. I want to show you if you're going to be doing some real fine line work, the key is to load your brush, right? You're just going to get it inside. And I want to be able to show you even with the cream clay. But once you load your brush by spinning it inside, all you need to do is literally just touch it. If you just barely touch the surface, you're going to notice that you're going to be able to paint. You can see that just by touching the surface. If I needed to come in and maybe paint out some really, really, really fine lines, you're going to be able to do that just by barely touching the surface, right? That's, again, like huge when it comes, right, to basically getting the detail that you need in order to paint out, again, certain designs, right? Especially when you're outlining. If for those of you guys that are artists, you don't want to overwhelm your brush with too much stuff. You're gonna notice, like, if I just basically took if I dot that and I wanted to maybe come in and basically touch this, right? Just barely touch. And let's say I'm trying to create like an eye, right? Just by creating something like this, you're going to be able to outline. And remember, when you're doing gel, right, and you're painting, what you're trying to do is outline something so that if you had to come in and paint out mass detail, you would be able to do that. But this is great because, like, going to a number 4, and we'll have a lot more time to definitely experiment. Right now, I just kind of wanted to, I'm jumping across the board, but like the number 4 brush as well, right? It's a real tiny oval brush. This is fantastic. And I've also wanted to show you, like, let's say, like, you take let's say you wanted to paint out certain color, you can take this and you can dab, right? But the best part about these colors too from the small mystery box is, let's say you want to be able to paint out with it. So what I'll do is I'll just put it onto my tile as paint as well. So you could use the liner brush, or you could use, again, these brushes to come in, and again, you can see, like if I needed to fill in space, this is great, as you can see, to be able to cover more surface area, right, than using a small brush. Or like I did yesterday, you can end up taking either a makeup sponge. I used this, and then what I end up doing is just dabbing this, right? And you can see as I'm coming around, this is how I created the effect. I actually painted out I used the white, and then I used this basically just to kind of dab across the edge to create, look at that, it even adds more intensity to the areas that I want. Pretty sick.
Cool.
Yeah.
How would you go about scheduling a fill for a client time-wise if you don't know if they would want art or not? Do want to schedule too long and have downtime if they end up not wanting art? So this is really important about keeping your schedule tight. And so my clients, they had to tell me what they wanted the next time, and not in the way of like, I need to know exactly. I need to know the time frame. So are you looking for a rebalance? Is this going to be a basic fill? Is this, if you want high art, you have to let me know ahead, because I have to schedule you the proper amount of time, because nothing's worse than not scheduling enough time and running behind, or scheduling too much time and then ending up with a gap. So always was very transparent with my clients. They came in about every 2 to 3 weeks. After their full set, 2 to 3 weeks after that, it was just a fill. And you had to let me know, kind of like, are you looking for high art the next time? If not, we're just scheduling you 30 minutes. Then 2 weeks to 3 weeks after that was a rebalance appointment. We also, scheduled about 45 minutes for that. But they have to just kind of give you an idea ahead. And if they didn't schedule properly, and then they want it when they come in, if you can do it, great. But if you can't, it's just like a hairdresser. If I tell my hairdresser that I just want a haircut and go in and say, oh, I actually want my hair colored today, it's not going to happen. So it's just being very transparent in information.
My nails have never been as long as this. Why? Fiber gel with keratin.
Nice.
Thank you for creating this, dude.
Yeah.
That product is unbelievable. You know, it's funny, packing orders in the warehouse. There's been I'm not even kidding you. There's orders that I'm packing, and there's people that are ordering 20 bottles at a time.
Yeah. Crazy.
I mean, look, if you know the product works, and this is my advice for future sales as well, and you know that you're making money with these services, you need to take advantage of these type of sales and load up, because they don't, if you're doing volume, you're going to get the best pricing based on, again, buying in bulk.
Yep.
And you have to take advantage, right? Because that's more cash in your pocket if you're, getting the volume discounts and the price breaks, and take advantage of us. 100%.
Nail Witch. Guys, I've taken both of my exams and passed.
Yes!
Just need to do a couple more hours online and I'm done with school. That is amazing. Congratulations. That's awesome. And on to the next adventure, right? It's time to build a clientele. Did you actually run out of mystery boxes this year?
Close, but
this year we bumped it. So we pretty much hit the wall of where we couldn't go any further before So
Tracy made sure we weren't sure whether we were going to blow through them. We figured
actually we wouldn't.
Yeah, we came close. She overbuilt. I mean, really overbuilt an extreme amount. It was great. So it's we were definitely prepared.
Will we get a small, medium, and large box next year? I think so. I think it went really well to do. So I think yeah.
We're already thinking right now. We're already thinking about what we need to do for next year. It's a long process. It's nothing that we start planning like weeks before. It literally takes, after we're done with this sale, myself, Trace, my brother, and then our team of mentors, we start to plan on what basically innovation we could bring next year. And I feel like we're on the right path, especially with the gel colors and the art, and it'll be exciting. But yeah, there's always going to be round 3. Value is always going to be the same. The goal, obviously, for next year is to obviously get product out faster. It's always that every year.
Jorge, do we have another mix?
Yeah, we do.
And then when I'm getting the stuff, Greg can answer this next highlight message.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So the next
mix is from Simply Mo 88, and they're saying, I would like a gunmetal gray, blue, black shimmery mix. You're amazing, Tracy, and thank you.
Thank you. Okay.
So, Greg, this highlighted. J. Rob, 1109.
I registered late, but nail school is paid for, and I have orientation Tuesday. Congratulations. Young Nails and Master provided the keys now. It's up to me to turn the handle. I appreciate that. Brian M., I'm sorry that you had to cancel your order. I see that you didn't get any notification. I apologize for the delay. Hopefully you don't stay upset at us. We are doing our physical best to try to get everything out to all our customers as much as we can. We don't lie to our customers. We just do our best to try to provide, obviously, the best possible service. We just got overwhelmed with a lot, and we're not Amazon. You have to remember that, dude. I think the world we live in right now, again, is beautiful because Amazon can get us our stuff fast. We're Young Nails. We're still a small family company. We obviously perform to the best that we possibly can. Hopefully you'll continue to stick around for future innovation as well as great education. Hopefully help you take your skills to another level. But appreciate you always. If you need a project manager for future upgrades, process changes, feel free to hit me up. We'll work for product. Thank you. I appreciate that. Hey, Tracy, do you know anything about caption carousels missing from shipments? Already called customer service, but you probably have the answer off the top.
Yeah, so they actually, I thought they were to call everybody. So what happened is they were never intended to have the carousels. So that used to be an item that we used to carry. It was a kit. And a long time ago, we blew out the carousels and we separated the polishes. Unfortunately, the description did not get changed on the website. So they were supposed to contact you, let you know, give you the option of like just canceling, or they'll take care of you. But yeah, we do not have the carousels. So unfortunately, I apologize about that. But yeah, they were supposed to reach out to everybody that actually ordered them and let them know and give them the options I told them to inform the customer of. So hit up Anna at youngnails.com. She'll take care of you.
Will core white sparkle be sold in bigger sizes? I need 660 grams. That's something that Tracy has to be able to.
It actually wasn't
work
intended to be a color that we're going to carry. It was just something special we put in the mystery box. Though I'm open to it. I mean, if everybody really liked the color, I mean, we'd be dumb not to carry it. But let us know if you liked it.
Oh yeah.
There's another message. Catching up on the highlighted messages.
What's the difference between the number one and the micro detailer other than the handle and the cover? They're, again, they're two different brushes. The micro detailer, I think, is just a slightly longer brush than the number one. So it's probably in between number one and two. They're both amazing for doing that style of detail.
Okay. Catchy said, Tracy got me obsessed with glitter and doing my own glitter mixes.
Love it.
I love it. That's what it comes down to. Yeah.
And Nail Pro 2 said, I just did my first swatch of the Core White Sparkle, and all I can say is, oh my god, well done.
Nice.
So people really like that. There's a lot of messages. Oh, there you go.
I just looking. Nah.
Need size dimension of the nail case, please. The nail case. What? You mean that? Of the holder? What nail case do you need dimensions on?
I need size dimensions of the nail case, please. What nail case are you referring to?
Let us know.
Yeah.
Ready?
Ready.
Do-do-do, a do-do-do. Chef Tracy, chefing it out.
Chef Tracy! Chefing it out.
When will the extra large glitter fixes hoodie be back in stock? We actually weren't planning on repurchasing them.
No.
They were kind of in and out, but I'm not against it either. Yeah. So yeah, we didn't plan on. We were gonna just move on to the next style. Okay.
She's saying the rose gold travel case.
She needs the dimension. We're sold out of that, so I don't. Yeah, we don't have any more. Did you order it? Is that why you need the dimensions? Yeah, we're completely out of that. Okay.
What you got?
We got some gunmetal. Seriously, man. What about the trust the process? It was only available in small. Those are blowout. Those were the in and out. They're done. We'll move on to the next one. Yeah, usually with merch, guys, we just once it's gone, and then we just move on to the next style. Sorry.
Yeah, and I keep seeing, like, for those people that are waiting for this stuff, I appreciate your patience. You know, I can understand your frustration, but we're working tirelessly around the clock to get everybody's orders out. It is not an unorganizational, like, structure. For those of you who have the opportunity to come to this facility for future classes, when I show you what or how we do things, you will trip out. Trip out. It's unreal. It's just an overwhelming amount of orders, and we are working tirelessly around the clock to get everything out. Again, I appreciate, but besides the fact that we're hustling to get everything out. It is Black Friday. I mean, everybody
it's
around.
kind of the blessing and curse of Black Friday, right?
And it happens.
You get amazing deals, but it does, because of the volume of all the companies.
And it happens every year. I mean, every single year at this time, no matter how many people we throw at it or what we do.
Yeah, we'll never get.
It's always crazy.
It's never going to be a one-day turnaround for a Black Friday.
But I promise you, once you get it, you'll be happy, and you will see how well everything performs relative to what's out there.
Heavier on the blue, so we're going to bring that down. We're going to bring some more gunmetal into it.
That looks absolutely ridiculous.
Okay, let's get some more gunmetal. Yeah, it's a give or take, right? It's getting an amazing value that you're never going to get all year, and new product that you'll never get again, but a little bit of a wait.
I mean, everybody is different. Like, I'd rather wait for my product than having to order from large scale companies who compromise quality. I bought from large scale companies, deliver super fast, but have inconsistent products. I don't know what other companies sell. I don't, we started the mystery box. Basically trend 4 years ago. We were the first company to do this, and we'll continue to do it. We will continue working harder to get more efficient. I mean, that is the obvious goal. We invested a lot to make things super efficient this year, but again, you can't, sometimes technology ends up backfiring on you, which it did for us, which is okay. You learn and you try to make the adjustments and you move forward. It's one of the things, I've learned, being a professional for 30 years is sometimes, it's not going to go your way every single time. We do our best, again, to make it right. And we do our best as a company to provide not just the best education, but we do the best to provide the best service. I mean, how many companies out there actually have customer service that actually speaks to you? Think about that, right? We are that nail company that does that. Some of my customer service, team members have to deal with, really angry customers.
And we got one yesterday. It was like,
dude, and
please be nice to customer service. Do not call them female dog names.
Yeah, and, I mean, like, it just surprises me how some people react.
That's
it's like,
good. People are just upset. They calm down.
I get it. It's, no, I mean, I don't remember. To me, that level of anger is ludicrous, but some people, that's how they deal with it in life. So it's like, okay.
Can you use one of those glitters, Greg? Which glitter? What glitter do you want him to use?
What glitter? Which one are you talking about? This one?
Let us know. You need to sign that one.
And Simply Mo 88 says that they love the glitter.
Oh, thank you.
This is their glitter.
I'm glad you like it. It's pretty. I might keep it. Saw Tracy mention this in a video a while back, but can't find it. What polish colors would you recommend a new booth renter have in stock? There are so many trendy products, yes, but looking for a good base. Thank you for everything you do. Yes, so this is the hard one, right? Because we think we need like, 27,000, and eventually you will have 27,000, but you need the basics. You need your reds, your burgundies, your nudes, pinks, all those colors that you see on most people, purples. Then what you do is you grab a couple trendy colors for whatever that season is. Because believe it or not, even though it looks really cool and it's the trendy color, a lot of people don't wear it on their nails. So go with the basics. Go with what most people wear. When you're out and about, look at what everybody's wearing. Those are your basic colors that you need to get. It doesn't take a ton to get your base. And and a lot of people feel guilty if they don't have like all this stuff for their clients. Clients get overwhelmed anyway.
Oh, yeah.
Do you need 27 shades of red? Eventually, yeah. Do you not need right now? No. You need your blue red, you need your orange red, and you need your, things like that. So you can really get by with like 12 to 20 really good base colors. Let's see. There are so many people all over. There's a lot of. Everybody's a little behind. Even Amazon, believe it or not, is. Habib was telling me that he ordered a bunch of stuff for Black Friday, and he got his orders were canceled.
I have Nordstrom's and Macy's orders.
Yep.
And again, I haven't received any notification yet.
And are they on Twitch talking about it? No.
I bought a bunch of movies. None of them have come in.
Yeah.
I got like 10 Blu-rays from different websites.
It's all good.
Amazon, Zavi, none of them.
And then on top of it, UPS is crazy busy too. So, it just all Black Friday craziness. We'll get through it. Let's see. Amazon hasn't shipped my VR headset, and it said it was supposed to be here today. See? Yeah. Everyone. Someone else mentioned that but thank you for packing with such care. The large box was like the safe clown.
It was me who packed that box.
No,
Dude, I guarantee if your box came in and it was like overpacked.
She's talking about the actual Greg taking credit where credit isn't due.
If you guys get a box that is like overpacked with stuffing where nothing moves, that's mine.
Anyway, the large mystery box. What was funny about that is our operations manager came in, because I like to look at the boxes before we start packing them, like the large mystery box, see how they're going to be packed, make sure everything's nice and secure, because we've had problems in the past. And he brings me this box, and I'm like, that's not all the stuff. That's not all the stuff in there. He's like, no, it is. And it literally was like a clown car, like the Mary Poppins bag. It was like, oh my God, I cannot believe he fit all that stuff in there, but it was nice and tight, kept it good. So kudos to Eddie for that one. And apparently Greg. I don't know how.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, if you got a box and it was buff.
If you got a box and it was missing everything. Just kidding. Someone else mentioned, we got that one. My Bed Bath & Beyond, I missed that. Y'all have a great acrylic kits and gel starter kits. You should create a beginner gel polish kit with essentials. Here's the issue, is whatever colors we pick, people aren't always happy with. So what we try to do is almost every sale, we kind of pick what colors will be going for that season, and we bundle them to kind of help out that way too. But yeah, it's like one of the gel polish is one of the polish and gel polish. People are very
we do need a starter kit with like a base. Like I totally believe we need a manicure starter kit, which I've talked to Beeb about that. That's definitely something that we could do in the future as well.
Yeah, it's just the problem of finding colors that people are all going to want. It just usually doesn't work out when it comes to colors.
Someone asked on YouTube, how long is acrylic powder and swipe good before it goes bad? Swipe, again, is not going to go bad. The acrylic powder, as long as it's basically stored in a nice, cool, dry place, can last a couple of years. There's a 1-year guarantee from the time you open your products to how they are, but as long as they're stored in a cool, dry place, you have no issues at all.
Create your own.
They pick up.
Create your own where they pick a couple colors.
Yeah, it's kind of a tough process to do. I think the way to create a gel starter kit is you have the fundamentals and the foundation products that you need, and then basically whatever colors that you guys want to order, you would color. We could probably just provide like a nude color, and that's it.
Yeah, so that it doesn't.
Yeah, something
so that's why
something
we do
neutral.
BOGOs for base and top BOGO all the time and things like that. It's when you get color specific for people. People start going, well, I don't want that color. I want you to change it, and then it becomes a problem. What's up?
Well, I was going to ask if you wanted the third.
Yes, please.
Awesome. So this one is from. This one's from. Where is it? Native Joy, and they sent in a picture. On
Bonus
Discord.
points. Sorry.
They sent in a picture inspo on Discord.
On Discord? Okay. I'll take a look at it too.
So this one they sent for
Ooh,
everybody.
that
And
is
they
beautiful.
said, they put a message on it where they say, basically the sky and the trees, but not the brown dirt.
Nope, that's all you're getting. I'm focusing on the brown dirt.
Stephanie F. Swipe is a cleanser. It is what you use to clean the natural nail with oils and contaminants, and you use it basically prior to protein bond. How different is it from? So it is a proprietary blend between the highest grade alcohol and dimethyl ketone, which basically is going to dehydrate and clean the surface of the nail. It is the ultimate prep. It is also what you use to clean your gel brush. So you don't want to use straight alcohol. Alcohol will leave a residue on the nail, which could lead to lifting, and using straight acetone is way too harsh.
Got something else? Let's see. McDonald's coffee is so good. It is
What points
the
are you
best.
talking about? These points. Right there. Boom. Boom. The ones that you accrue when you watch the stream or not watch. You could just have it on and accumulate channel points.
And using those channel points, you can redeem glitter mixes. You can redeem
Correct.
YN merch. We got the hats. Someone actually redeemed a hat today. You could redeem like a nail critique. And
Yeah.
And the ultimate channel points redemption is a one-on-one with Greg.
Can you imagine?
No. You want to read some shout outs?
Yeah. Dude, there was a let's do shout outs before I keep basically yapping my jaw. Okay, we got Studio B Nails for one. We got Mary Nails 72LV resubscribed with Prime. They've been subscribed for 4 months. Appreciate that. Ruth Rubio resubscribed with Prime. Subscribed for 5 months. Appreciate that. Got Seashell Savage resubscribed for a month on tier 1. Subscribed for 2 months. Appreciate that. All My Hobbies cheered for a hundo. Love that. Love Nails 1 started following us. Thank you for following us. A County resubscribed for Prime. Appreciate that. I'm hooked on Young Nails products for the last year's mystery box. After watching you on YouTube for 6 months, I finally switched to Twitch. I truly love your products and everything. And you are also amazing. Thank you for what you do. We appreciate you. If it's not for you, we wouldn't be here every day doing what we do. We love the community. We love doing this. We love nails. We love teaching. We love providing you guys with all the information necessary to grow in this absolute beautiful, dude, it's the best industry in the world. Nail business. It's incredible. Crafty Nails resubscribed with Prime. Have been subscribed for 2 months. Appreciate that. Gel Nail Chick resubscribed for a month at tier 1. Been subscribed for a month. As someone who loves hand painted art, I love the new clay gels and gel brushes. They are sick. Thank you, Gel Nail Chick. Homeschool Momo for girls just followed us. Appreciate that. Nail Struggles resubscribed for Prime. Subscribed for 3 months. Appreciate that. Rumuku 1993 cheered for a hundo. Sassy Nails resubscribed for Prime. Subscribed for 3 months. Thank you. W2 Dasher cheered for 3 hundo. And I appreciate you. Thank you.
Yeah, boy.
We ready?
Yep.
You know what's crazy?
Tracy.
You want wanted something new, Tracy. There you go.
Didn't say
There was, it was crazy. There was a time where the only education you could get out there. So all you newbies that are out here enjoying the live content, the only way to get this type of content was actually to go to a trade show and work with us. So from like I would say 99, 2000 till right before the pandemic hit, we were actively going to, I would say, between domestic and international, oh man, an average of 10 trade shows a year and events. I mean, there was, I mean, how many those events did we do in Reading? Dude, we did a lot. There was a time where we were actually doing live events in Reading, hands-on workshop classes, 100 people at a time. Those were the good days.
Those were the
good old days. It was crazy. But the best part about technology now is we can bring it not only to video, but there's so many different ways to communicate as well. And you know as well as us, like, we not only communicate with direct messages, but you can communicate with us through customer service. You communicate online on the website. You communicate on Discord. Like, how many ways is there? Like, think about how many ways there is to communicate with young nails.
A lot.
Dude, it's massive. It's literally 5 times more than everybody out there. So we want to be able to create that line of communication, which I feel is, especially these days, is the most important. Mm-hmm. Think about if you guys wanted education literally 15 years ago, like, the only way to get education was you had to either get a VHS or a DVD, or you had to go to a show. Think about that. That's how I learned how to do nails. There was no, like, I remember going to Japan when I was teaching in Japan, and for me to get new inspo for nail designs, I would have to buy the Japanese nail magazines.
They weren't cheap.
Dude, I would come home with a pile of magazines like this. It was crazy. Greg, can you show us how to adhere full cover tips with acrylic? My daughter won't sit for a nail design, and she chose a brown color, so I'm not sure it'll cure with fiber gel. It will, like, fiber gel will set. So that like, this is the thing. If you're going to be, so I understand what you're saying. You want to pre-design the tips and you want to stick it on her nails. Mm-hmm. I would use, I mean, for your daughter, depending on how long she would do that, I would use glue.
You can adhere it with
But
acrylic.
you can. I mean,
so it's basically, you're going to prep the exact same way as you typically would for acrylics. You're going to protein bond twice, and then you're just going to put a thin layer in the well of the tip and just rock it on. Thin. Doesn't need to be thick. We don't want it to ooze or anything. Very similar to the amount you would use of fiber gel or anything else, and then just rock it on. The only difference is you got to hold it for a little bit till it grabs. Takes it, 30 seconds before you really want to let go.
I mean, I would even hold it longer. I'd hold it for like a minute. And that's
Greg
the
wants
only.
to hold your hand for a minute.
All right.
Yeah, it depends, but yeah.
Greg, my ears. That's what I do. I come on the stream and I blow your ears out. You guys, like, dude, that's pretty dope.
Thanks.
You remember, you guys.
Oh, which one am I working off of?
I remember on Monday, everybody was ripping on me. They're like, "Gosh, dude, you have zero energy. You have, like, what's going on?" Dude, I'm bringing it. I'm bringing it today. I'm bringing it like I haven't brought it in a while.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Know what I'm saying?
Let's see. I'm going to use my new products today from all 3 mystery boxes for my new set. Can't wait to receive my 2 other orders. Patience is key. All bundles is coming soon. Then the last box is the new manicure colors. Awesome.
Yeah.
Issues, Salo. Let's see. Did we nail it? Let's see what we got. Open. I'm gonna hurt you. I'm gonna little more glue. And then we got it.
And that's what Habib is going to look like. That's Habib right there. Habib is going to look like that when he's
Okay.
that age.
Okay.
Sato
Let's
Habib.
see. Can we scroll down?
Ah.
Paying attention to the mix.
How can you tell if monomer has gone bad?
I would say it becomes
There we are.
very viscous, becomes very thick.
I think. Did we get it?
That's amazing. That is absolutely amazing.
There we go. All right, done.
Yeah, you know, we've had monomer, like if it's been in a, I would say if it was stored in a very, very warm environment for an extremely long time, then it could definitely affect the consistency. If it thickens up or jellies, then it's probably bad. Thank you. But you'd be surprised at how long monomer lasts for.
Was that 3 or 4?
Here you go,
Alright.
bro.
Three.
Okay, cool. Let's see. Put a nice layer of fiber gel down before glue, Greg?
No.
Is the question?
No. If you're gonna glue them on, just glue them on. If you're gonna be doing fiber gel, then put it onto the tip and then rock it onto the nail, and then use the mounting light. Right? You're gonna be using this light to mount those tips on. If I had a fiber gel, do I have any? You have fiber gel there? No, somewhere.
I don't know.
Yeah. So you want to? It's all good. Oh, you do. Look at that. You have the tips. You have full well tips.
Oh my goodness.
Sorry.
They're on your side, Jake.
Oh, they're right here. So, like, if you're using, oh my gosh, bonus points,
Channel point.
bonus points.
You said it right. Congratulations.
No.
So I just want to, first of all, you want to be able to prep the inside of the tip, which is huge. You're not going to be able to mount anything onto that. You use your electric file or whatever, but you have to remember that.
What are you looking for?
Just a hand file, because I don't have a Sammy or. You know that you have no electric file in here.
I don't know where you do with my stuff.
I need to prep this real fast.
I haven't been in here for 2 weeks.
I have no. It's been like that for the last it's been like that for a while. We just need to go to the education. We just need to go to the classroom and steal everything. Okay, I just did that just to mount. So I want to show you something, right? So the best way for you to mount is to, again, prep the natural nail, and then what I like to do is directly on the nail. This was really Tracy's idea, but if you put a nice bead basically about a third down the nail, just like that, right? You can see. So I'm going to turn this light on, and then you're going to notice that if I start from this cuticle area, look at that, and then I start to push down towards the free edge, I'm going to be able, look at that, I'm going to be able to push that out perfect with no bubbles. Then what I would do is I would get this on and then allow the light to set the gel, and then once it is set, then what you want to be able to do is go inside the UV light for the full cure. This is not going to cure the product all the way. This is what you're going to use to set it, and then you're going to go inside the UV lamp to cure it for the full minute.
If you want to hold one finger at a time, you could, but that would take forever.
I mean, that's again, who's gonna do that?
I don't know, but it's an
Don't
option.
do that. Get yourself a good light.
Okay, y'all made my day wishing me a happy birthday with happy birthday gift. That's awesome. What are you doing for your big day? We need to know. We have to know specifics.
Jorge, you gotta change views, bro. Sorry.
Oh, sorry.
Thundor the Voicearian. Yeah.
I mean, like I said, it just, I'm going to, you guys know, I'm loud.
Yeah, boss.
Loud.
Should we do the last mix?
Yeah.
So we've got the last one by Country Lady 4662, and they're saying they want sparkles, bling, like twinkling stars, no chunk, please. No chunk.
Got it. Doesn't matter what color, just sparkling bling.
Sparkling bling, yeah.
Like stars. Okay.
Sparkling bling. No chunk.
No chunk.
Dazam do. Man, my wife put an advent calendar together right before December hit, and the first gift to my children was a lump of coal. It was pretty awesome because when my son opened it up and he got a lump of coal, he was like, I don't get it. Why am I getting a lump of coal? And she was like, that's, you have 24 days to basically change your attitude so that you get a, wonderful Christmas present. And he was just like so confused, couldn't understand why he got coal.
It was gum, right?
It was gum, but again, it was,
It's funny.
Gorgeous Nails
his face
said
is
that
priceless.
they said that I'm just being lazy in bed all day to later on have dinner with my beautiful mom. That's how they're celebrating their birthday.
Congratulations, happy birthday.
That's the perfect day. You have a warm build pink. Are you considering doing a cooler tinted build gel like a build blue?
Acetocles Nails asked, like, Greg, can you talk about how I taught teaching in Japan? What it like, dude? So,
I just asked you a highlighted question.
oh, sorry, what was that?
Jorge, can you ask him the highlighted question?
You have a warm build pink. Are you considering doing a cooler tinted build gel?
We
like
have
a build blue, like a build blue.
build blue. No. You could create that by maybe just adding a dash of maybe liquid, not even liquid art. You just dash of Mission Control, and that would actually tint it slightly on the blue side. We have a cool concealer pink. We have a warm, which is concealer peach. But if you wanted to tint it, you would actually have to use Mission Control to do that. There was another question about me teaching in Japan.
Yeah.
So I taught in Japan from 1998 all the way to probably 2008. At one point, the Japanese nail market was all acrylic, which is crazy because it's all gel. There's no more really acrylic left in Japan. There's not a lot of nail techs that use acrylic in Japan. At the time, the Japanese nail market was one of the fastest growing nail markets in the world. I had a distributor that was selling our product. I was distributing to quite a few distributors, including Nail Labo out there, and had the fortunate opportunity to go out there and work with quite a few of the distributors. Fast forward till now, we have a smaller distributor. I haven't taught there in quite a while. Because the primary focus is here in the U.S. If you wanted to go out and teach, or you wanted to just go check it out, I would find out when trade shows take place in Japan and go. The only way you're going to expose yourself to that nail market is by actually finding out when those trade shows take place, and then you go out to the country and you basically immerse yourself into that environment. That's the way to do it.
Ready to do this mix?
Let's do it.
Do-do-do, a do-do-do. Chef Tracy chefing it out.
Why an advent calendar? We're actually talking about it.
Tracy.
Maybe next year. What if you don't have a smaller light to flash cure? Can you put the full cover tip on and put it in right into the full light?
I mean, you're going to be holding it. That's why we have this light, so that you don't have to physically do this. It's very difficult to get your hand in front of it. I mean, what you can do is you could take your light, maybe put it on blocks.
Yeah. I mean, we've done it. It's just more convenient.
It's a pain in the butt.
But it can There's a
can be
will,
done.
there's a way.
Yeah, definitely. But I mean, for the price, get yourself one of these. Trust me, it's going to change your life forever.
It's going to change your life. It's life-changing.
It is, especially if you're doing full wheel tips. Excuse me, I'll be right back.
Akadoke, let's do this. So let's get you some bling without going too chunky. Let's do some book clubbers. We're going to do some Hope Scream City. Let's see. Advent calendar. Yes. Let's start leaving suggestions on Discord. Go for it. I kind of already have a thought to it, but I'm always open to suggestions. And go here.
What's an advent calendar?
Advent calendar is like typically like a box, Jorge, and it goes from 1 to 25. And each day of December, you open one of the little slots, and it's a little present or gift. You know, usually it's like a really good value, like $250 worth of product for $50 or something, whatever. But you just do it daily. You're kind of giving yourself a little gift daily.
Oh, okay. Well, I want one now.
Oh, ooh, this is getting there. I like that. Okay.
If you do a pink and white acrylic ombre and the client always wants that, how do you regularly fill it in and keep the ombre in the right spot? You would have to basically, there's two ways. I mean, well, there's more than two ways, but you could clip off the tip. You could reform it. And then basically rebuild the white and then overlay it. You're still going to have to take some of that body down because you're going to have to fill it, but you're going to have to do basically basically you're going to have to cut it off and then rebalance the whole free edge, right? So that the white goes back a little bit farther. At the same time, you're going to have to remove some of the bulk off the body so that when you're doing your overlay, you're not going to have this massive amount. But that's basically what you would do. Or you can thin it all the way down and then rebuild it all the way back up.
So my recommendation is I always keep my my ombres thin, and I cap and clear to get strength. And one of the main reasons I like doing it that way because first of all, I know I'm not going to file out any of my ombre, and also you can fill it. So you just take it down again, you get it a thin layer again, and then you just reapply. So typically you're going to do that every other appointment, but yeah, you just thin it down, move the white up a little bit. It's very similar to doing like a smile line. It's just blending it out. But if you keep it thin enough at the bottom, it'll make it much easier to get your blend quicker, if that makes sense. Hello?
Oh no, I'm reading
Hello?
I'm reading one of the questions. Brian was saying, I've been arguing with a nail tech in my area who refuses to not use an e-file. She insists that having thinned down nails is healthy. What? Please help me explain to her how this is a bad.
What?
Look, I mean,
So you don't
Brian, I mean, there's gonna, like, I can't tell you how many times I've been at a trade show working with electric file, and someone says, I can't believe you use that. Do you know how bad an electric file is?
Calm down.
Oh no, I get fired up, and I'm like, I have a saying. Everybody knows the saying, right? It's not the tools that do damage, it's the fools that do damage. So when it comes to using your tools properly, if you have the right training, then, you know, again, you shouldn't, this shouldn't be like, you know, having someone go, you know, working and you know, having burning and discomfort through a procedure is not normal. Someone who's trained properly with an electric file should be able to use that tool to make life easier for them. You just basically have to explain to that individual that same thing. Like, it's not the tools that do damage, it's the fools that do damage.
Yeah, you can do just as much damage with a
hand
file
file
that you can with an electric file. It's the same concept.
Dude, you can do more damage with acetone than anything. Like, there's so many things that could lead to, beating the natural nail down to a structure that is very hard to keep anything on. You can maintain the integrity of the natural nail with the proper enhancements, and you can maintain the structure of the natural nail by filling it properly and maintaining it properly with the right tools. You remember, the electric file is not designed to basically make it faster for you to work. The electric file was designed to protect basically the most important assets of a nail tech, and that is your hands and your wrists and your shoulders, your body, from basically repetitive motion that could lead to, say, carpal tunnel syndrome. So these are the tools that we need in order to protect ourselves so that we have a long career.
Plus, you go
That's
faster.
the key. Plus, you go faster.
Side benefit. Let's see. So here's the mix. I hope you like it. It's very blingy without being chunky.
That's sick.
Okay. Let's see. I want Tracy's glitter mix kit. The glitter kit mix is all of it. 200 and some glitters.
Dang, dude. Dang, dude. Dang, dude.
Let's see. I'm just making sure we caught the people on. Oh, cool. You got the people on. Can I have the marker? YouTube.
There you go.
Cool. And
Tracy's glitter mix kit. Tracy's glitter mix kit.
okay, should we do a raffle?
Let's do a raff.
Let's do our
Let's
our garbage.
Garbage piles. I don't know how to say it.
Let's raff, bro.
Ile de garbage or something like that.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. Something like that.
Are you planning to release new cover colors?
Eventually, heck yeah.
Dude, we are planning a lot. There's so much in the pipeline for 2023. It's ridiculous.
Here's your garbage pile.
Ooh.
That is, that you should just call that Lakers.
Yeah,
I
Lakers.
knew you were
Laker
going there.
glitter,
I knew you were
babe.
going
Purple
there.
and gold, baby.
I knew it was happening.
Purple and gold. Let's go.
Cool.
All right, so should we start it?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, guys. So we're gonna start the raffle.
Channel points.
Now. So the way you go. Wait, hold on.
Are we raffling? Wait, he hasn't said anything yet.
Oh no, I always
started.
I always started before.
Bro.
It started. He's good.
I don't do the whole countdown.
Bro.
Just whenever you guys are ready.
Bro.
So you hit exclamation raffle in the chat. That's way you could get the giveaway. This is a YouTube. This is a Twitch only giveaway, not a YouTube. If you're on YouTube, you cannot participate. You gotta move over to
Here
Twitch.
you go.
Gotta move over to Twitch. Create an account. If you have an Amazon Prime account, you could do it easily.
I was entering the raffle. If we win the raffle, we're going to take the product and we're going to keep it.
If I win the raffle, I'm gonna normally it's $50, but if I win, I'm gonna throw in an additional 50 of my own.
Give me the 50. Keep it.
Telling you guys
Give me
right
50.
now, so that's a hundo. If I win, it'll be 50 from Young Nails, and I'll throw in 50 of my own cash.
We'll see. We'll see.
If I win, I get to keep the glitter, right?
What, bro? Come on, man.
Someone needs to be a Scrooge.
Come on, man.
Okay, let's see. We got any more questions? So you are going to the Dave Chappelle show and Chris Rock show tonight.
I am. Chris Rock is opening for Dave Chappelle.
That's going to be epic.
You know he's gonna talk about the Oscars,
I know.
and Will Smith has a new movie coming out, so Chris Rock's gonna talk about.
I mean, who knows? All I heard is it is really vulgar, and that's what I'm about.
And you can't take your phones in, right?
You can, but you have to put it into a plastic bag
Yeah,
and
they
seal it.
Yeah, they do that a lot at the Fenty shoots.
So you can keep your phone. You just can't open the.
They do that to everybody at the Fenty shoots, but they don't make me do it.
Yeah. So.
Will won't be there.
Will won't be there. Will Smith.
Oh, Will won't be there for sure. That'd be kind of funny if he came out.
Ooh.
Yeah, but maybe they can reenact.
I do want to see his new movie. It looks good.
Emancipation.
Yeah,
It looks interesting.
it looks amazing.
Tracy, are you coming out with another glitter mix kit? Probably. We have. I don't even know how many more glitters that we haven't launched
Dude,
yet.
it's ridiculous.
We need to do that. Let's see.
All right, is that?
Chris probably received one ticket. Oh, never mind. I'm reading. I thought they meant Chris Rock.
The chat moves so fast. It's hard to read questions when the raffle's going on.
How do you join?
Exclamation raffle in the Twitch chat.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, raffle. You'll see it. Everyone's putting it there, just like that.
When will you guys announce your new influencers? You have to reach out to Kira on that. I have completely stepped out of that. Oh, no, influencers is Janot. Ambassadors is Kira. But you can reach out to Kira. She'll direct you in the right
Correct.
path. Yeah, I really have stepped out of that world. I'm Tracy, you spoiled us. You didn't tell us what you used for last two mixes. I'm sorry. Okay, so the last one that I just did, I used Diamond Dash, Emotional Standstill, Empty Apartment, Crushed Pearl, Book Clovers, Hope Scream City, Call It Fashion, and Rockstar, and a mini hologram. But you can use
That
hologram.
almost looks like a chrome powder type.
Almost, huh? So that was that mix, and then the one before it,
Kathy McDowell, please come to Chicago in April.
we used Canadian Blue, Night Shift, Raspberry Mylar, Texture Friends, Little Funky Papa, Game Splaining, and then a couple of glitters that you guys don't have yet. Ooh, stomach.
Whoa, bro.
It is not. My stomach has not been happy with me at all for a week. Okay, and then where's the yellow? Oh, the yellows that I used in that was Hot Beekeeper and Sunset Beach. There you
Sick.
go. Okay, are we
All
ready
right,
to announce
here we
the
go.
winner?
Yeah, all right. So let us close the entries for the giveaway now. And the winner is... None of us won,
Oh.
but Pinky has Inky.
Pinky
won.
has
Yes,
Inky.
Congratulations.
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 There was a red flash in my eyes. I really saw red for a second. My ears are ringing. Thank you for the sign. Swear
Pinky
this guy.
has Inky.
Swear. Anyway, guys, I do need to take off. I get back to that warehouse so we can get your packages out. Which them and shipping, they don't need me for that. That a lot of times they just kick me out.
Here we go.
But I need to go check and see how things are going.
We'll be back on Monday. Monday.
Is this Wednesday?
Sorry,
What is this, Thursday?
tomorrow's Thursday.
Tomorrow? Yeah, we'll be back
Whoa.
tomorrow.
Tomorrow's Thursday.
Tomorrow.
I won't be back in the morning.
No one cares.
I'm gonna be here in the
No
morning.
one cares.
Yeah.
Where are you going? What is more important than this? Please explain.
Thursday mornings.
Oh, so what's Thursday morning?
Thursday mornings.
What do you do on Thursdays?
Thursday mornings.
I don't understand. What could be more important than us?
Thursday mornings. That's Thursday mornings. That's what happens.
Everybody's all golf. Anyway, guys, thank you so much, and we will see you tomorrow. Bye.
Lotion, the basket, the lotion and puts it in the basket, lotion, the basket, the lotion and puts it in the basket. It puts it on the skin. Lotion, the basket, the lotion and puts it in the basket, lotion, the basket, the lotion and puts it in the basket. It puts it on the skin. It puts it on the skin. It puts it on the skin, The basket, the lotion and puts it in the basket. The lotion, the basket, the lotion and puts it in the basket. Lotion, the basket, the lotion and puts it in the basket. It puts it on the skin.